What is up with y'all boys? So, tomorrow night is the draft. The Mavericks have the number one pick. The most likely selection here is going to be Cooper Flagg. Doesn't look like any trades are going on. So, we're going to be going ahead and jumping into that today. So, taking a look here at this Maverick roster. Not bad. Kyrie Irving is going to be out for the season. But we do still have Anthony Davis. I know Gafford just signed his new extension. We're going to be having Derek Lively, most likely here for this whole rebuild here, and let's get straight into it. All right, so we're here at the draft. Gonna go ahead, get this number one selection going. Obvious choice, Cooper Flagg. All right, with the second pick, Spurs take Trey Johnson. That's not gonna happen. Number 3 here, Carter Bryant to the Sixers. Insane. Skipping over Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey. Speaking of Ace Bailey, he's going to go be paired with LaMelo Ball in Charlotte. That could be a great pair in there for them too. Jazz, they get Dylan Harper to go back with Isaiah Collier, Filipowski, Walker Kessler. That's a good little roster they got going on. Wizards, going to go ahead. Oh, trading Corey Kispert and Sixer, Alfred Sengun and another first. And the Rockets get Igor Demon. Okay, interesting. They're going to get a point guard of the future for KD. Him and Amin going to be there for a long time. Real interesting there. Pelicans going to get their center of the future, the defensive anchor, down there with him and Zion. That's going to be monstrous. Jeremiah Fears, top 5 pick projected right now, going to be going to Brooklyn, and he'll be homing down there for a long time. Okay, we got Sobers going to the Raptors. Asa Newell going to the Suns, replacing KD at the 4. Oh, looks like we got another trade. The Knicks. Okay, 2 first, moving up in the draft. The Knicks get VJ Edgecombe. I mean, he's the best athlete in the draft by far. Dude, just a monster on defense. If he can improve the shot, they got a real good player right there. The Bulls, Con Kneppel. People got him moving up in the draft. I don't really know why. Next, we got another trade. Duncan Robinson and Larson to move up in the draft. And they take, national champion Walter Clayton. All right, Spurs, Nolan Traore, and that's about as far as we're going to go here. All right, obviously we're going to sign Cooper Flagg. We're going to go ahead and pick up the options on Lively, Williams, and Prosper. And it looks like Kyrie is going to decline. Offers, we are going to go ahead and offer Kessler Edwards. All right, our first order of business here is going to be re-signing Kyrie. We're going to go ahead and what kind of offers do we have right now? Nothing. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to re-sign Kyrie here. Yeah. That's about all I got. It's Kyrie. And then also, who else do we have to re-sign? Kessler Edwards, obviously. We kind of want him back. Give him a 2-year deal. See if we get those to go through. Yep. Kyrie and Kessler both want to re-sign. They want to renounce the rights on Dinwiddie. I don't think I want to do that. I definitely want to keep him around. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this offer here for Sam Merrill. All right, getting into player progression. Anthony Davis goes down 2. Lively up 1. Gafford stays the same. Looks like we get -1 on Washington. Jaden Hardy goes up 2. Prosper goes up 3. Williams regresses for some reason. He's 25. Makes no sense. Dwight Powell goes down. All right, so looking at the roster here, Kyrie is going to be out for 6 to 8 months with that torn ACL. So point guard is looking a little rough. I don't know about starting Hardy or Williams this year. At the 2, I think I'm fine with Max Christie. Usually he is not that good in the sim, so I'm not too confident in that. Might be looking to make some moves there too. We have Najee Marshall and PJ Washington, obviously going to be playing more 3, I think. We're going to go ahead and move Cooper Flagg down to a 3 right now. Go ahead and get that taken care of. He goes up to 83 in his rookie season. So he'll be starting at the 3 for us over Najee. Having him off the bench, I like that. So with PJ Washington, we might be looking to move on from him pretty soon here. That might be our first deal of the video. Obviously, I love Lively and Gafford. I like Davis. We might be looking to sign Prosper to another deal, depending on how much money he wants. Caleb Martin also might be getting dealt with that contract right there. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with Sam Merrill coming off the bench for Christie here. And we might be looking for a one to play for a year. Just a 1 year rental, possibly get rid of PJ Washington and get that going. The Timberwolves here want to give us DiVincenzo and Jalen Clark for PJ Washington and Brandon Williams. So I think I am going to go ahead and do this deal. We can have DiVincenzo starting at the one this year. Jalen Clark, get nice young player, bring him in off the bench. And yeah, PJ Washington and Brandon Williams. Looks like we're going to go ahead and do this deal. I think we're going to go ahead and move Jalen Clark down to the 2. He is 6'4". Little strange that he's going down 2 overalls, but I think that's what we're going to do. Then we get into this rotation here. Go ahead and change this up. They're trying to play Kessler Edwards, but I think we're going to give those minutes to Jalen Clark, have him be our backup 2 off the bench. So we're going to have DiVincenzo, Christie, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, and Lively for our starters. Off the bench, we got Gafford, Marshall, Hardy, Prosper, and Jalen Clark. We're going to go ahead and get into simming here. I'm going to go ahead and get to the trade deadline probably, see how we're doing, see what moves we need to make, and I'll get right back to you guys. All right, so Kyrie is back from injury. We do have him, DiVincenzo, and Hardy to give point guard minutes to. It looks like they do have Christie's minutes down here, and they're starting Jalen Clark, which I'm not too mad at. I'll be perfectly fine with this rotation. I mean, this is just a monster defensive rotation here with Clark, Flagg, Davis. I mean, no one scoring anything. This is legendary here. But yeah, Kyrie, DiVincenzo, and Hardy, we got a tough choice here to make. I think DiVincenzo might be the odd man out with that contract. I do want these minutes going to Prosper off the bench. I want him to be in the rotation. So yeah, I think we might be looking to move off him and get off of Caleb Barton here at the deadline. The Hornets are going to go ahead and offer me Boucher and a top 3 protected pick from them for DiVincenzo on a first. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this deal and then turn around and move Boucher. We got a little transaction here. Just built my own trade real quick. We're bringing in some guy I've never heard of from the Jazz and a Timberwolves first for one of our future first and getting off of that Caleb Martin contract. I think I am going to go ahead and take this Boucher and Merrill trade here for Kobe Buffkin and bringing in Dominic Barlow also with him. Just getting off 2 guys who are never in the rotation, bringing in the young guy, maybe set on the bench. He is another guard. I know I was just talking about how I didn't want 3 of them, but maybe he progresses. We move him in the offseason, move either him, Hardy, figure out which one. Possibly even trade Kyrie in the future. Who knows where the future will take us there? That could be foreshadowing. You never know. But yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and do this deal. We get off of this contract. 3, Clark, Flagg, Davis, and Lively here in the starting lineup. Obviously, we got Gafford, Marshall off the bench with Christie, Hardy, and OMP. Let's go ahead and get back into the simulating. We are conference ranked first, power ranked second. 37-12 so far, not quite at the deadline. I jumped in right when Kyrie got back from his injury to go ahead and get these moves done. Get back into simulating. I'll let you guys know if anything crazy happens. Just back here with some contract extensions. We're going to go ahead and give Anthony Davis front load this, I guess. Doesn't really make a difference, but we're going to go ahead and give him that. He's going to accept. Lively is refusing to re-sign right now. It's a good thing it's not really his choice. He's on a 1+1. We're going to pick up his option regardless. Yeah, he's got no choice. Gafford, obviously we're going to get that extension. He's not quite going to get the, well, I guess this is about the contract he did get in real life, but we're going to still try to front load this, save a little bit of money on the back end. He's going to accept. And Prosper also is going to resign. Might try to give him a longer deal just to get him on the roster with us. 4 years. About $9 million a year. Not bad for a player that's going to progress. He's going to go ahead and accept that. And Dwight Powell, I am sorry, you are gone. My GOAT, my favorite player, NBA champion, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year on 17 6'4", a steal and a block, 47% from the field, 82 from the free throw line, 36 from three. Obviously, he's going to get better. Harden, sixth man of the year Harden on the Pistons? That's crazy. Giannis Depoy, a little weird seeing him win over Wemby on this game. Kind of crazy. We got Mobley, most improved. Not really sure if 2K knows what most improved means. I mean, how do you go from he literally dropped? Wait, no, my bad. Yeah, he literally dropped. He dropped. How is he most improved? Whatever. Trae Young, Clutch Player of the Year. Really good season there from him on the Hawks. And then me, J Kidd. That does not look like me. Executive of the Year. You damn right. First team, Shea, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, and Ant. Second team, we got Bam. Sabonis makes the second team. Trae Young, Mobley, and Mr. Achilles himself, Tyrese Halliburton. What the hecky? What the helly? We got John Morant, Embiid, Cunningham, LaMelo, and Sengun on the Wizards. A weird sight. Yeah, so we do not have anybody from our team making that. First team defense, Giannis, Amen, Mobley, Kessler, Chet. Looks normal. Khalil Ware, Asar. We do got Davis making a second team defense appearance. All rookie first team. Obviously, we got my boy, Cooper Flagg. Bailey, Harper, Flip, and Fears. And then here's the second team. Go ahead and get into this playoffs. And we are the 1 seed. Go ahead and simulate this play-in. We do got Portland here in the first round. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. See how everybody did. The Western Conference, we got us at the 1, 62-20. Not too bad for our first year. We didn't make too many moves, but it's only up from here with this Mavs team in 2K. My OKC Thunder, NBA champions. We won a ring. At the 2 seed here, 52-30. Warriors, Spurs, Timberwolves, Kings, Rockets, and Trailblazers. So go ahead and get into some simulating here. I think for this first round matchup, we're going to go ahead and keep this 10-man rotation going. Looks like we got the same roster going here as we did in the middle of the season. Simulate game 1 here, and it is a loss. Simulate game 2, and it's a loss. Maybe we are going to go ahead and change up this rotation here. Yeah, let's definitely go ahead and go and move this down to 8-man rotation. We want our starters playing heavy minutes. Looks like Prosper and Jalen Clark are going to move out of the starting lineups and out of the lineup completely. 18. We'll go 15 for these two guys and go ahead and get Christie around. I guess that works for him. We want our guys playing heavy minutes here. Probably really want more for these guys. I think we do want more for these guys. That looks about good. See how this goes. Simulate this game. That's a win. 2-2. 3-2. And I mean, we were just giving a little bit of hope there to Portland. I guess Drew Holiday is out for revenge. I don't know. We do got the Spurs here. Obviously, this is going to be a good matchup. Wemby versus Anthony Davis. Game 1, we take. Game 2, we take. Game 3, we take. Not a sweep. We take it in 5. All right. And it looks like we do have Sacramento making a run here, taking out Golden State and Houston. KD loses again. Ya bum. Everybody hates KD around here. I hate KD. Still a snake for what he did to my team. Never going to change. Eastern Conference Finals, we got the Knicks and we got Cleveland. Obviously with, some injuries to the guys over there. A little surprising Orlando gets swept by the Knicks. But we're going to go ahead and get into some simulating here. Sacramento shouldn't be too hard. Probably a sweep here. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and a sweep. Cooper Flagg, rookie Cooper Flagg, Western Conference Finals MVP, and Bronson averaging 40. Looks like we got 2 sweeps going into the finals here, boys. It's going to be Knicks versus Mavericks. Year 1, can we get a ring? 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. We got game 6 here. We're going to go ahead and get into some sim casting, see how it goes. Knicks take a strong first quarter. Oh, we come back, get a nice second. Go into the third, close game. Fourth, we're going to get it down. Oh, and we get the championship. Probably should have jumped in there. That was a really close game. But your Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis, Finals MVP here. Year 1. We get our ring. I'll mark that down as a success, even though I literally did nothing. I'm going to go ahead and get into retirements. No Braun, no Steph. Brook Lopez, we're going to go ahead and undo that. My favorite player, second favorite player of all time, Mr. Brody, Russell Westbrook. We're going to go ahead and stop that. Alec Burks, you can retire. CJ McCollum, you're not retiring. You literally just got traded today. Legend, Bismack, you can go ahead and retire. Move into the draft lottery. Thunder, that is not their pick. We'll get that moved over back, depending on how it goes. Looks like we're obviously not going to have any picks here. Skip to the lottery. The Heat, Trailblazers, Hornets, that is going to be a Utah pick. Bulls, Pelicans, Lakers, Sixers, Nuggets, and that is a real Thunder pick. Staff signing, looks like they're trying to not re-sign Jason Kidd. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and change that. Yep, he does resign. So we're going to keep Jason Kidd. All right, so check in here. Obviously, Flagg, Davis, Lively, Kyrie, all great. But if you come down here, you see Max Christie was a negative on wins added. Some nerd stats, blah, blah, blah. Basically, he was really bad. Him, Clark, two young guys, both at the 2 guard position. We might be trying to move into this draft here. See what we can do. I don't know how much assets we have, but obviously there's a guy with the number 1 pick we might be trying to take depending on how the draft goes. I think I'm going to go in here and see what they do with this pick. AJ DeBonsta, obviously going number 1 to the Heat. Consensus guy going into next year's draft. He's going to be great at BYU, making a lot of money at BYU. See what the Trailblazers do at 2 here. We do want to try to get Peterson. If they go Boozer, we're going to try to trade into that 3 spot with the Hornets. And they do take Boozer. We're going to see what we can do here. I'll be right back with you guys, see if I can finesse. Maybe go and get Darren Peterson here from the Hornets, see what we can do. Them Christie, we got 2 firsts here, just trying to get that 1 pick. And we get the deal to go through. The Dallas Mavericks cheesing our way here. We're going to get Darren Peterson. This guy is going to be an absolute problem in the league. We're going to go ahead and get him long-term. This is a long-term move here. Darren Peterson with that number 3 pick. Number 4, they do get Chris Sinak Jr. Little weird pairing him with Kessler. Maybe he can play the 4. Oh, we do have a trade. 5th overall for Jalen Johnson. The Bulls making a huge move here, getting out of that 5 position. And they do get Caleb Wilson. I don't know about that. You just replaced, Jalen Johnson is a monster. Why would you ever do that? Elijah Arenas, get well soon. Hope he's doing good. Goes to the Pelicans. Him with Zion and Maluak. Great young core. Another trade here. Lakers they just drafted him. What? And another first to move back? What? For Nate Ahmed, you just went from... So they got Nate Ahmed and a first for Jalen Johnson. I don't know, guys. Lopez, okay. After all that, we're just Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and send to the end here. So after that craziness, we're going to obviously go ahead and accept this deal for Peterson. Like I said, Lively, you got no choice. Doesn't matter if you're annoyed. You're probably getting moved this year if you do not want to resign with us. Unfortunately, I was looking to keep you here for the long run. Can also pick up this option on Buffkin here. Let's see. Luca is going to go ahead and decline his player option. He's in a free agency, him and Trae Young. Obviously, that legendary draft class there with those two. Also, Reeves declines. He's worth a lot more than 14 mil that the Lakers are paying him. Makes sense. And Wemby does accept. Qualifying offers. We're obviously going to pick up Jalen Clark here. And, I mean, I'm fine not picking this up option here. Dwight Powell, sorry, you're gone. After moratorium, we did get Tyler Kolek to sign. Some reason they didn't match. And we also got Julian Champagnie. He also didn't match his deal for some reason. So we do pick up those two. Might look into moving Hardy back up to the 3. Not the 3, the 2. My fault. Yeah, moving up to the 2. Maybe Champagnie. Let's see. Let's see who would better fare. Hardy goes up. Kolek also goes up. Champagnie goes down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move Hardy up to the 2 guard. Place him back up 2 guard for us this year. Yeah, so we got Irving. We'll see who is better after this year with the progression with Kolek and Buffkin. So that'll be our 1 guard. We got Kyrie and one of those guys. Obviously, we're going to have Peterson and Hardy. I mean, just lethal right there with those two. Cooper Flagg, Najee Marshall, and we got Champagnie. We got Davis, Prosper, Barlow, and then we also have Lively and Gafford coming off the bench still with Kessler Edwards. And yeah, I think that's going to be maybe all. We might be able to do something else, but if we do, I'll get right back with you guys on that. All right, so a little bit of oversight on my part. We do have too many people on the roster. I'm an idiot sometimes. We are going to have to get rid of some people. Got some tough choices to make. Buffkin is at a 77. Him or Kolek. Probably one of them needs to go. Shouldn't have signed Batiste Steibel. See what we can do with him here. Okay, the Bulls are going to give us a pick for him. We'll go ahead and take that. See how much more we need to do. Oscar, let's see. First from the Wizards. Sure. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, yep. So that'll do it. Get rid of those 2 guys for some picks. Guess it works out. Get into player progression here. Kyrie stays the same. Davis goes down. Cooper Flagg up to a 90 overall. Up 9. Lively goes up 2. Gafford stays the same. Peterson. Marshall goes down. Hardy up to an 80. Prosper. Kolek. Edwards. It looks like Jalen Clark getting worse for some reason. Maybe it has to do with the position change. I don't know. Only at a 75 now. That's interesting. All right, so we have a bit of an interesting move here. Trying to get off of these guys. They're both on expiring contracts, Buffkin and Kolek. The Thunder are going to give us Topic, my boy who sat on the bench, got himself a ring this year. Thunder champions. Let's go. They're going to give us Topic and a pick here. I think I might go ahead and do this and then just sign Topic back in the offseason. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Neither of these guys were too good for whatever teams they played for last year. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do this. So as it stands, Champagnie is not getting into the rotation. The Clippers are going to give us 2 picks for him. I'm going to go ahead and take this. And then also, Clark is not getting into this rotation now that we have Peterson and Hardy. And Topic, can't really move him down. Can't play the 3 because we have Marshall and Cooper Flagg. So I think we're going to also see if we can move on from him here. Let's go ahead and see what options we got. 2K would load. And yeah, the Cavs, 2 picks right there. See nothing else so far. Gonna keep a hold of that Cavs offer. Probably go ahead and move on from Clark since he doesn't want to progress. Go ahead and move Clark in a second. Get 2 more picks here from Cleveland. A very similar. Obviously, we have Kyrie Irving. We're gonna have our rookie Peterson, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. Then we also have Gafford, Marshall, Hardy, Topic, and Prosper off of our bench. Gonna go ahead and get into some simulating, and I will see you guys at the trade deadline. So we're here at the trade deadline, first and first, 40-9 record. Let's go ahead and check out how some of these guys are playing here. Go ahead and do our basketball nerd stuff. Cooper Flagg, obviously great. Kyrie, Lively, Davis, everyone's kind of just playing okay. And Najee Marshall, not performing too well. Not performing too well. He is up. We're going to have to make a decision here if we want to keep him. Not doing good. Neither is Prosper, so both of our players off of the bench, not performing too well. Topic has been okay. Obviously, he's going to progress great. We're going to have to re-sign him in the offseason. Yeah, I think him and Hardy also, we're going to have to keep around. Yeah. Got a decision here to make with Najee Marshall. Let's see what is on the table here. I'll see you guys shortly. Rockets were a selling team, and they had Corey Kispert on their roster. We went ahead and threw in Najee Marshall and 2 firsts with Torian Prince, bring in Markel Fultz also to make some money work, make the players work. And yeah, Kispert's younger. We're going to have to re-sign him, but he was also shooting 40% from 3, playing better than Marshall. So I thought, bring some shooting off the bench. Every team needs a little shooting off the bench. And yeah, that's what we went ahead and did here at this trade deadline. So if we go in and check this, yeah, looks like Kispert coming in playing about 14 minutes a game. These guys off the bench, we're gonna have to bring in someone else. You guys won't see that, but yeah, we are 40-9 again at the trade deadline. Let's see what happens. All right, so if y'all remember earlier, I said Lively was refusing to resign, and we were going to go ahead and trade him, and I completely forgot about that. He's still refusing to resign here. Hardy is going to go ahead, and we'll go ahead and just give him 3 years front-loaded, whatever he wants. But yeah, not going to resign with us. Looks like that's the only guy we need to worry about too here. Real unfortunate situation. Looks like we're going to be losing Derek Lively for absolutely nothing. Luka on the Hawks. MVP. DeBonster Rookie of the Year. Ace Bailey, 6th Man of the Year for the Hornets. Wemby Depoy, Jarrell Walker Most Improved. Edwards Clutch Player of the Year. And again, Kid Coach of the Year. And me, that doesn't look like me, Executive of the Year. First team, Luka, Jokic, Shea, Ant, and LaMelo. Ooh, looks like we get Cooper Flagg, NBA second team in his second year in the NBA, along with Giannis, Wemby, Ja, and Cade. We got Chet, Mobley, Brown, what the helly on that second team, on third team, and him along with Tatum. Defensive first team, Wemby, Amin, Giannis, Mobley, and Chet. We got Tari Eason making an appearance on all defenses second team here with Dyson Daniels. And then we get 2 Mavericks, Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg, both making defensive second team appearances. Our rookie first team, obviously DeBonsta, Boozer, our boy Darren Peterson from the Mavericks. Then we got Condon from the Rockets and Chris Sinak. And then also, some other guys here on this rookie second team. Get in the playoffs, obviously, we're the 1 seed again. And we do have my Oklahoma City Thunder here in the playoffs. First round, Mavericks Thunder. Let's go ahead and simulate game 1. 1-0. 2-0. 3-0. 3-1. 4-1. Real unfortunate sign there for me. Yeah, my Thunder just not getting it done here. Typical. Chet Holmgren shooting 1 for 7 from 3. Lou Dort, 3 of 12 from 3. All right. Interesting. All right. So we got Jokic in the second round. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and bring out the brooms. All right. So looks like we have a Texas battle here. Dallas versus Spurs. And then we also have Celtics versus Cavs over in the East. Game 1 is going to be a win. Game 2, a win. Game 3, win. And looks like we're going to give them a little gentleman sweep. Cooper Flagg, Western Conference Finals MVP. On interesting splits, didn't miss a single free throw, but he's only shooting 39% from the field and 27% from 3. Weird. Also, we have Mobley shooting 47% of the field, 66 from free throw line. Okay. All right, so we do have Mavs, Cavs. We got a battle, All right, here. So we do have Mavs, Cavs finals. We're going to go ahead and take on these Cleveland Cavaliers here. 1-0, 2-0, looking for a second straight ring here. 2-1, 3-1, and we pick up our second ring of the video already. Cooper Flagg, Finals MVP in year number 2. 80 won it last year, I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Cooper Flagg picking up his first Finals MVP. Again, didn't miss a single free throw, shooting better from the field and better from 3. Yeah, just putting up better numbers. Yeah, go ahead and move into the offseason here. Player retirement. Brook Lopez is going to retire again. Can't override that again. James Harden, going to go ahead and override that. Westbrook, unfortunately. The Brody. Big Brody. The best fashion in NBA, Russell Westbrook, is going to retire. My second favorite player of all time. Sad to see him go. Paul George, you guys are stuck with that contract. Spurs, yeah, you're not retiring. Green, Drummond, no, none of you guys are going to be retiring. Can't override CJ McCollum for some reason. Makes no sense. Dwayne Finney-Smith, yeah, go ahead. You know what? You need money for your Pokemon cards. You're not retiring yet. You're 27. Why would you retire? Gonna go ahead and override some of these guys, and I'll be right back with you guys. Year 3 draft lottery. We don't have any picks. Again, Jazz up there, Nets, Thunder, Bulls, Nets again, Pacers, Grizzlies, Wizards, Jazz again. And looks like the Sixers jump up and get that number 1 pick. Poor Jazz can never win anything in their entire franchise history. Yeah, interesting little lottery here. Staff signing, obviously nothing. We're going to go ahead and get into this NBA draft. Number 1 is somebody I've never heard of. 2, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and pause this to the end. Don't know enough about this draft class. Yeah, I'm sure there are going to be great players in the league. Right. Is that Trevor Ariza's son? I guess Jason Richardson's kid. Another one? I don't know. Should have went in and just traded away this pick. We got this guy that's going to come in on a contract here. JJ Andrews, 70 overall with the 16th pick. I guess I'll sign him. Don't really want to pay him that money, but obviously we're going to pick up these options here for Flagg, Topic, and Kispert. Yeah. Oh, Jokic declines, Giannis declines, and Cad decline. After all that, yeah, they all decline. Jalen Green also declined. Yeah, we're going to just go ahead and just offer him the bag, see if he accepts. Kessler Edwards, probably just going to let you walk. And Barlow, probably just going to let both of you guys walk. You guys want way more money than I'm willing to spend on any of you guys. Lively is going to go ahead and accept this contract here from us. We do go ahead and retain Lively somehow. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we do need before I let you guys go, and then I get into signing some just mid-level guys. Kyrie, Topic, Peterson, Hardy, Flagg, Kispert, Davis, Prosper, and Lively and Gafford. So yeah, just gonna fill out the roster and see you guys at the start of next season. Actually, I'll see you guys at player progression. All right, so I just went ahead and filled up the roster a little bit, got our 15-man roster, and hop into player progression. Cooper Flagg up to a 94 overall. Kyrie goes down 1 in his old age of 35, and AD goes down 2. Peterson up 6, though. Lively doesn't move at all. 23, don't progress. A little weird. And then we got some other guys going up 1 here, down at the bottom. And yeah, progression looking not too bad. Thought these guys would regress way quicker. Start of year 3 here. Probably going to be the last year we're going to go ahead and do in this video. Keep this same little roster. Kyrie, Peterson, Flagg, Davis, and Lively with Gafford, Topich, Hardy, Kispert, and Prosper off the bench. The minutes look fine here. And then we'll just go ahead and see how we're doing at the trade deadline, see if I need to make any moves. Might try to make a little splash here. But yeah, we'll get right back into it. All right, so here we are at the trade deadline, second in the conference, 40-11 record. Not doing as good as years past. Let's go ahead and check some of these nerd stats. Advanced, see who's adding, who is not adding. Cooper Flagg, obviously, just disgusting. 16 wins added. Great. Go down here. I mean, nobody's negative. Kispert, you're on the block. You go down any further. I mean, you saw what happened to Najee. You're a part of the deal. We'll get you going. We will get you gone. You too, Prosper. Both of you guys are on the line here. I'll move both of you. I'm paying you some good money, Prosper. Both of you guys. We'll get you gone. All right. So, like I said, potential splash. Kyrie Irving and 2 picks for Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, come on. How can I not do that deal? We get a pick up Hallie to pair with Peterson, Cooper Flagg, and Lively. That just makes this team young. Might have to go a couple more years now that we got this deal done. With Kyrie going out, wasn't playing as good as he usually does. What the hecky? How can we not bring in Tyrese Halliburton? I mean, popped Achilles. I feel bad. My team just ended his dreams. So I guess we're going to go ahead and get him a ring. I guess he's going to get his ring this year. Go ahead and check out this game plan. Yeah, new lineup. Halliburton, Peterson, Flagg, Davis, and Derek Lively. And then, same bench. Going to go ahead and offer Anthony Davis. Probably just give him a 2-year deal here. Gafford wants to resign again with us. Happy to do that. Kispert also wants to resign. We'll go ahead and do that. And looks like that's going to be it. 47-14 here at the concert extensions. Get back into simulating. I'll see you right back with you guys in a minute. And would you look at that? Cooper Flagg, MVP in his 3rd year. 24, 10, and 6 with a steal and a block per game. About 2 steals, getting 3 stocks a game. I mean, shooting 50, 40, 90 from the field. I mean, this guy is just going to be a cheat code. Again, the guy I had no idea about gets Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey on the Nets, 6th Man of the Year. I guess they like children over there in Brooklyn. Victor Wembanyama, Depoy, Koa Pete, most improved for the Thunder. Interesting. And Jokic, Clutch Player of the Year. Doug Christie over there in the West, taking Coach of the Year. And they're also taking away Executive Year for me. I guess, somehow they are just thieves over in San Antonio. NBA first team, Cooper Flagg, Jokic, Cunningham, Victor Wembanyama, and my boy SGA. Second team, Ja DeBonsta, Luka, Giannis, and Ant. Third team, our boy Tyrese, LaMelo, Amin, Paolo, and we did it! We did it! Mr. Tatum, copycat, cringe player. Yeah. Wemby D plays the player of the year. Makes defensive first team with Amin, Asar, the 2 brothers, with the Great Barrier Thief, and Cooper Flagg, all the defensive first team. Claxton, Chet, Mobley, Jokic. And, okay, weird second team. And then, we're going to have nobody on these rookie teams. Go ahead and simulate the plan. So we do end up with the second seed this year because the Spurs Just, I mean, it's Wemby. Okay, so we have the Pelicans in round one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get into some simulating. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1. All right, so now we got Portland in this next series. Go ahead and simulate 1, 2, 3, and a sweep. Also a sweep there for the Spurs. We got Detroit and Chicago over there in the East. We are going to have the Spurs here. A battle of two juggernauts. We're going to go ahead and look at this rotation, probably shorten it up a little bit, maybe go 7. Obviously, we want our boy Tyrese playing a lot, Peterson, Flagg, Davis, and Lively all playing a lot. Gonna have a very large lineup here. Pause. Very large lineup here. I mean, everybody in this team. How tall is Topic? 6'6". Our shortest player, probably him and Tyrese. Yeah, 6'5", 6'6". Peterson 6'5". Yeah, I mean, no short kings. No short kings in this lineup. Yeah, we're gonna have San Antonio here. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and Cooper Flagg, Conference Finals MVP. And Fox with the Spurs. So I guess the Spurs don't have Fox. Okay, Fox over there carrying the Bulls. It's probably looking like it's going to be our third ring in a row. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, and another gentleman sweep here for your Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg, again, just insane. 25, 9, and 7. 3 steals, 2 blocks, 50, 40, and 87. Just insane. Like, it's just insane. Player retirements, we're going to go ahead and override some people here. Steph Curry, you're not retiring. DeRozan, you're not retiring. Going to go ahead and take care of this, and I'll see you guys back here momentarily. So we're going to go ahead and obviously pick up Cooper Flagg and Peterson's options. Yeah, go ahead and move into these qualifying offers. Get Topic, obviously. Don't think, yeah, Topic. I mean, obviously, we're just going to go ahead and offer him a contract here. See if he accepts that. Yep. Looks like we are going to go ahead and get Topic signed up. Yeah, I don't think there's too much we need to do. Going to go ahead and just fill out the roster and be right back with you guys. And hopping back into player progression, Cooper Flagg goes up again. And so does Peterson. Halliburton stays the same. Anthony Davis goes down 3. Might be about time to see what we can do about Mr. Eyebrows here, Anthony Davis. Topic goes up again. Lively stays the same again at 24. Not going to happen. Yeah, a couple guys move. And Matisse Thybulle. Again, greatest YouTuber of all time, Mr. Bubble, Matisse Thybulle. He's won 3 rings with us already, but it might be about time. Put him in the trade finder here, and here is Scotty Barnes. I mean, Scotty in a first. Obviously, this first here from the Bucks is great, but it is a swap. I think that means we're going to swap, so the Celtics get the better pick. But yeah, I think that's about the best option here. Jabari Smith is also there, but I think I do like getting Scotty Barnes better. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's just double check. Where's the nerd stat? Here, wins added. How are you, Jabari? 2. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do this deal here for Scotty Barnes. We also get a pick back with it. Sad to see you go, AD. We're going to miss the defense. Scotty Barnes, also a great defender, younger, on a deal. We don't have to re-sign him. Yeah, I think this is pretty no-brainer. We get a decent pick back. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. We built a bit of a super team here. Halliburton, Peterson, Flagg, Barnes, and Lively. Gafford off the bench, Topic, Kispert, and Hardy, and Prosper. Still pretty much the same. Got our 15 men. Just got some, guys here. Look at that smile. Yeah. All right, so going to get to simulating. See you guys here at the trade deadline. At the trade deadline, again, we're in the second seed spot, 38-12. Not doing as good as I would hope here. Yeah, Cooper Flagg, 23, 11, 6, almost 2 steals and 2 blocks. Halliburton, let's look at the nerd stat. Wins added, yeah, Flagg, Halliburton, Peterson. These guys don't play. Gafford, maybe not the best. Don't think I'm going to worry about this too much. Yeah, we're just going to get back to simulating. And 2 big guys to resign here. This money is getting a little questionable. Going to go ahead and re-sign Halliburton and Mr. Scotty Barnes. And looks like that's going to be it for us. Back to simulating. Yes, sir. Cooper Flagg, another MVP season. Yeah, Josh Giddey again, 6th man of the year. Depoy, yeah, most improved. Okay, Jason Kidd, almost 70 wins here for your Dallas Mavericks. Great season. Cooper Flagg, all NBA first team with Wemby, Jokic, Devonsta, and Doncic. Caleb Wilson is all NBA second team. Okay. Ace Bailey, Giannis, Jeremiah Fears, and Cade. All NBA third team, Shea, Rasheer Fleming, Ja, Scoot, and Cameron Boozer. Defensive, Wemby, Amen, Ace Bailey, Devonsta, and your man Cooper Flagg. Thomas Sobers, Mobley, Daniels, Wilson, and Fleming. And then rookie teams. All right, so we are the first seed again. Going to go ahead and get this Memphis Grizzlies series started. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Gentlemen sweep. Again, looks like we got the Golden State Warriors with no... Is Steph still there? Let's check the box scores. Steph. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Old man Steph, 41 from Davidson. Still here, playing absolutely horrible. They also have Zion, Sochan, and Eve Missy. Yeah, get back to simulating. 2-0, 3-0, and a sweep. And we do got the Houston Rockets here. Brooklyn, Miami over in the East. We're going to go ahead I guess just for this, go ahead and shorten up this rotation to 8. 8 works. Halliburton, Peterson, Flagg, Barnes, Lively, Topich, Gafford, and Kispert. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go back to simulating. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and a sweep. Cooper Flagg, again, Conference Finals MVP. Jeremiah Fears over. 2 guys from this class. Wednesday, big draft Wednesday. See how it goes. Cooper Flagg versus Jeremiah Fears here in the finals. The Nets take game 1 and game 2. And we come back fighting 3-1. Gonna go ahead and see. Oh man, might have to shorten up this rotation again, I guess, to 7. Maybe get the bench utilization turned down a little bit. Oh man, Gafford down minutes. Get these guys all playing 40, 41-ish. Yeah, looks decent. This game, 2-3. And we lose our first championship to Jeremiah Fears and Josh Giddey, Finals MVP. Okay. All right, 2K. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute here. I have to get Gafford out of here. Pick up Keldon Johnson in the first. See if we can go ahead and get Keldon Johnson out of here too. Got to clear up money to get Cooper Flagg back on the team. Let's see what we can do here. No offers. Is there anybody I can get on a lower salary and maybe get up out of here? Derrick Jones and a pick. Sure. Derrick Jones. See if we can get you out of here. All right, some picks from OKC. Free up some more money. JJ Andrews, you might be up out of here, my boy. See if we can find anything for him. Yep, more picks from the Jazz. Do we have enough money yet? Yes, we do. And there we go. Sign Cooper Flagg right back. Let's go. Get back into player progression here. Flagg up to a 97, Peterson up to a 93, Halliburton, Barnes, and Lively all stay the same. Topic goes up, and you guys see the rest. The roster looking okay. Could be better, could be worse. Definitely had a better spot a couple years ago, and yeah, we'll see. Final year here, we're going to go ahead and run a 9-man rotation of Halliburton, Peterson, Flagg, Barnes, Lively, starting with Topic, Kispert, Hardy, and Prosper off the bench. Not many center minutes. Prosper going to come in and play a little Swiss Army knife. And yeah, get back into the season, simulate this last season. I'll see you guys here in a minute. I'm here at the trade deadline here. Some crazy IRL news. The Celtics are trading Porzingis and a second to the Hawks for Terrence Mann, a first, and George Niang. Celtics just making a lot of moves to move off of a lot of money, tanking for a year with Tatum out. We'll see how that works out for them. Here, Cooper Flagg wins another MVP. Luka's sixth man of the year. Okay. Yeah, Wemby, Depoy, Diop, Jokic, Jason Kidd. Obviously, you see we got another amazing season here, 68-14. Cooper Flagg, first team. Any more Mavs? No, not really. Defensive, Cooper Flagg, first team again. You know, this man is just dominating. Derek Queen is on my Thunder. I would love that. All right. Yeah. So we're playing. We got the Spurs first round. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. And we take care of business again against the Spurs. We playing against my OKC Thunder here in round 2. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Go into a game 7 here. Gonna go ahead and get this rotation shortened up. Probably go back down. I mean, going down to 7. Get everyone in. Might get some simcast going. Get this going in. All right, strong first. Finish out this half strong. Looking like 10-point game here. Close-ish. No room to jump in. No room to jump in? Yeah, no room to jump in here. We're going to go ahead and just lose. We just lose. Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead and I guess just simulate the rest of this. Simulate this round. Shea, DeBonsta, Thunder Heat. Go ahead and simulate this. And, I mean, perfect way to end off this video for me. My OKC Thunder win the championship. Chet Holmgren, Finals MVP. All right, so these seasons that we've simulated here, Cooper Flagg, obviously amazing player. You know, around that 25 points per game, about 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Yeah, I mean, just great player here. Obviously, we'll have to see how this goes in real life. They have a chance. We won 3 championships here. He got 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, 4 All-Star appearances, 3 first teams, 2 second teams. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be an amazing player in the league here. But yeah, I think this go ahead and wrap it up for us. Not a very realistic rebuild. Somehow this team only won 3 rings. I mean, with Flagg, Peterson, Halliburton, Barnes, and Lively, definitely should have just won every single year. Maybe some bad decisions here on the bench for me. I don't know. Wasn't really trying too hard. This was supposed to be a Cooper Flagg video. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, man. See you in the next video. Poop Shack out.